If you want to win some free PSN or Xbox gift cards, all you gotta do is be subscribed to my channel, drop a like on this video, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications.
Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to earn more supply drops, get more supply drops, rare supply drops, commons, and more armory credits, which are basically the credits that you can stack up to be able to purchase contracts to get more supply drops, or with those credits you can straight up just buy things from the collection in order to earn your way up to a top level tier gun or weapon variant or outfit or whatever you want, similar to Modern Warfare Remastered in that way of how the supply drop system works. Hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. I got tons of ways. It's very confusing in this game, so this video definitely will help you guys out. Let's go for 2,000 likes. We're gonna have more videos coming out later tonight, of course. So if you guys could all smack that like button, it would mean the world to me. 2,000 likes would be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's talk about how to get more supply drops. So first thing we'll talk about is how to earn supply drops straight up, and then we'll use the latter half of the video to talk more about armory credits. So supply drops in this game, there's common supply drops, and then there is rare supply drops. Of course, rares are going to be much better than the commons. In previous CODs, rares have been about 3 times better than commons, and it looks to be around the same in this game. I've opened up commons. I've got, I think, 1 good item out of commons, and I've opened quite a few, and out of rares, I've been able to get multiple good items a lot of times. Rare supply drops seem to be very, very strong in this game because they are kind of hard to earn, although if you do play, you can earn quite a few supply drops per hour. The methods are just kind of confusing, but there is a method to the madness. Let's get into it and let's talk about it. So first of all, I want to say Call of Duty points are coming to this game. They did announce that, of course, and those are coming on November 14th. So once that comes out, the supply drop system, there's going to be other ways to, purchase supply drops or stuff like that. But all these ways will still stand most likely, and you're going to be able to earn supply drops through all these different ways as usual. So that's why, this supply drop system is sort of Modern Warfare Remastered mixed in with some DLC that's going to be coming soon, but even Modern Warfare Remastered had that also, and we're going to have to just wait and see what they do with all these DLC stuff. So supply drops. The first way to get supply drops, and the easiest way, is contracts through Major Howard. Now, Major Howard is in the headquarters, in the cave right in front of where you spawn. You can walk up to him and talk to him, and he has a bunch of weekly contracts and daily contracts. He has 6 daily contracts, 3 weekly contracts, and 1 special contract, and you can sign up for 3 of each of those. So 3 weeklies you can sign up for. You can sign up for the 3 dailies, all that sort of stuff, and a lot of those contracts will give you armory credits, but some of them will give you supply drops or rare supply drops. And the number one thing is it costs nothing to sign up for those contracts. So if you think you have a chance at completing it, you should sign up for all of them. Even if you fail, you lose nothing, because most of them do have a time limit, but since you're not buying into the contract, you really lose nothing, and that's probably the easiest way to earn yourself some rare supply drops and supply drops. The other way is with the quartermaster lady, who is on the left, and you can simply go through your menu and find the quartermaster. Now with her, you can purchase contracts as well, but with her contracts, they're not free to buy into. You actually have to pay to buy in, and how you buy in is with armory credits. So certain one might be 250 armory credits to buy in, and you have to get 100 kills within 40 minutes. Some of her challenges are kind of hard, and definitely look at the price to buy in, because sometimes she tries to charge like 1,200 armory credits to buy in, which at that point it wouldn't even be worth. You might as well just save your credits to use to straight up buy items. But for ones that cost 100 or 200 and you have a chance at a rare supply drop, definitely sign up for her. The thing that you have to know about her contracts is they start immediately as soon as you get into a game. So if you sign up for, hey, I need to get 30 kills in domination, don't go play TDM. Your counter starts immediately. It only counts for in-game time, of course, but go straight to domination, do your best to complete that, and that is how usually she gives away rare supply drops from there. The other way to earn supply drops is based off after game roulette. So how this works is sometimes after the game, and I know the menus have been sort of messed up, but after games, how it's supposed to work is that it will go up and down, and there will be a roulette where they will randomly drop out supply drops to either 0 to 3 people, depending on how that game went, how long the game lasted, how much score was earned. And usually I've been noticing people that were in the top 3 of their specific team are at a higher chance, this is just from what I've noticed, to get those supply drops. So doing well, of course, will in turn get you more supply drops through that random roulette system after games. The other ways to earn supply drops are simply randomly in headquarters. Now, by running around in headquarters, sometimes you'll just get a random supply drop pop up on the screen. Usually that happens between like every 10 to like 30 of watching other people open supply drops. You will get yourself your own supply drop, whether it's a rare or a common. I think most of the time it is a common. But basically, by messing around in the headquarters mode, they want to motivate people to spend more time in headquarters. Of course, they want people to play the game as well. But by playing headquarters, hanging out with your friends in there and stuff like that, you can also earn supply drops. So those are the main ways to earn supply drops. And now I'm going to talk about how you can earn ARMORY credits. Now, through earning ARMORY credits, you can use those to buy into contracts for supply drops. So you're basically earning points towards supply drops as well. It doesn't work exactly like crypto keys because you can't just spend them. You sort of have to use them to buy into a contract to then get a supply drop, right? So it sort of works differently like that. But the other thing is you can straight up go to the quartermaster, look at her collections, and if you have, for example, like if you complete a whole collection, you will get the special epic weapon at the top of it. So if you want the epic MP40, you have to get this calling card, that emblem, this calling card, that outfit, this pistol grip, stuff like that. Usually they'll cost around 10,000 to buy the whole collection, which is quite a bit of ARMORY credits. So you need ways to earn them, and I'm going to talk about that. Now, number one way to earn ARMORY credits is through Major Howard. Like he has contracts for supply drops, he also has free contracts for ARMORY credits, which you lose nothing if you fail. So you might as well sign up for him every time his contracts refresh on the daily. Of course, the weekly ones refresh every week, but the daily contracts, those ones are refreshing every day. So make sure to visit him every single time. You also get a daily login bonus simply from logging into the game. Whenever you first log into the game for that day, it'll pop up on the right. You'll get a bonus of like 100 to 200. Plus, there is a multiplier on this bonus. So I'm dishing out a lot of info in this video, so I hope you guys are paying attention. But basically, if you log in 3 days in a row, it's sort of like Snapchat, I guess. You know how you have your snap streaks or whatever? If you do that, you're gonna get a multiplier, and the second day you're gonna get more. The third day you're gonna get more. So if you log on every day and you don't miss a day, you're gonna get extra bonuses. It's not that big of a deal if you do miss a day. I mean, you're gonna miss out on like 100 or 50 ARMORY credits. But if you are playing every day, you might as well be getting that streak going. That just happens naturally from logging in. The other thing is every couple of hours, if you check your mailbox, they're going to leave you 125, I think it is, ARMORY credits bonus, simply for checking the mailbox every couple of hours. It's usually like every 4 to 6 hours, you get an extra like 100 or 125 ARMORY credits, which isn't that much, but it's free. Why not? Now, the main thing to get ARMORY credits is through your social score. Now, social score is something that is only in headquarters, basically, and it's how you interact with other players. And there's a bunch of ways to up your social score. And your social score works based on levels. For example, leveling up from level 2 to 3 might give you 1,000 ARMORY credits or something like that. Now, how you up your social score is by opening supply drops near other players. If you have supply drops, you want to go into a lobby with your friends, or if you're just in that main lobby of headquarters with like 40 people, open a supply drop in front of them. Or if you watch other people open supply drops, you're going to be earning social score. Other ways are by playing in the 1v1 pit. Usually you can, earn a little bit of social score from that. It's not too big. And commending other players seems to be a very good way. It's basically when you walk up to a person, you can only do it once ever, I think, to each person in World War II, but there is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of players, probably millions of players, right? So you're going to have lots of opportunities. You walk up, you press square, and then you just go down and commend the player. Now, the thing is, basically, the whole idea is you commend people, and they commend you back, and you all level up your social score. It's basically like exchanging to sort of, hello, how are you doing, right, in real life? And you're supposed to up your social score, but because the game is so new, people don't really know how to commend, and I was running around trying to commend the players that I saw, like, jumping around and moving, because people standing there are usually just AFK, right? So the people that are jumping around and moving, I was walking up to them, waving, giving them a little gesture, and telling them to commend me by giving them a commend, but usually they wouldn't do it back because I guess the game is too new. I think people will catch on to this in the next coming weeks, and that'll be an easy way for everyone to up their social score and stuff like that. But basically just exploring around the headquarters is another great way to up your social score, which will level that up to get you more armory credits, to get you more supply drops. So the system is kind of confusing here, but the ultimate thing is just by playing the game, and just by playing the game you can generate supply drops. But if you consciously go and every single day sign up for the quartermaster contracts and the Major Howard contracts that you think you can do, you're going to be earning multiple supply drops a day, probably upwards of like 10 supply drops a day if you're playing quite a bit. And you know, you're going to be able to open and get some pretty good stuff out of the rares that I've opened. I've already gotten quite a few pretty good guns, including a heroic and some epics and stuff like that. Hopefully you guys will enjoy today's video. This is a lot of tips. I think this is definitely very informative. You guys could drop a like. 2,000 likes would be absolutely amazing. Everything you guys need to know about how to earn supply drops, armory credits, social score, and get yourself some new epic weapons and heroic weapons. Drop a like. 2,000 likes would be amazing. Sub if you guys are new. Sub for a cookie, and don't looky. And I'm out. Peace.